Superman in Zack Snyder's Justice League. If you seek a monument, look around. U.S. Capitol and St. Paul's Cathedral. Concerned at how Superman could be seen by the public, due to his constant acts of vigilantism, a member of the United States Senate, who chaired a committee tasked with investigating the activities of Superman and the destruction of Metropolis caused in his confrontation with General Zod by the name of June Finch, sent a public announcement to him, inviting Superman to speak in a committee to defend his actions at the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. despite media speculation to the contrary. Superman arrived to speak and answer at Finch's committee. The United States Capitol, often called the Capitol Building, is the meeting place of the United States Congress and the seat of the legislative branch of the U.S. federal government. It is located on Capitol Hill at the eastern end of the National Mall in Washington, D.C. The architectural design of the U.S. Capitol was inspired from Sir Christopher Wren's St. Paul's Cathedral in London. In 1855, the architect of the Capitol, Thomas Walter, lobbied Congress to approve construction of a new, larger dome. The new dome was to be made of cast iron, and the fireproof nature of this dome along with the aesthetics were instrumental in the decision by Congress to fund the construction. Walter derived his design from Sir Christopher Wren's St. Paul's Cathedral in London and other notable churches or structures. Thomas Walter's U.S. Capitol dome drew inspiration from the tholos atop Michelangelo's dome. St. Peter's Basilica and Christopher Wren's peristyle and windows at the base of the dome of St. Paul's Cathedral. Christopher Wren also drew inspiration from Michelangelo's design of the dome for St. Peter's Basilica. The columned peristyle, lower section of the two-story drum, was also derived from the Pantheon of Paris. Left, St. Paul's Cathedral, London, AD 1710. Right, U.S. Capitol, Washington, D.C., AD 1868. From, Tom Mueller and Dave Yoder, Brunelleschi's Dome, National Geographic Magazine, NGM, Volume 225, Number 2, February 2014. Sources for this slide: St. Paul's Cathedral, Gordon Higgott. U.S. Capitol, William C. Allen. Text by A.R. Williams and NGM staff. St. Paul's Cathedral. Architect Sir Christopher Wren designed this dome. Beneath the outer shell stands a massive brick cone that supports the 700-ton stone lantern at the top of the building. U.S. Capitol. This dome tops the neoclassical building that George Washington approved to house the nation's legislature. Construction of the Capitol carried on through the Civil War. 12 years after the completion of the beautiful and historic St. Paul's Cathedral in London, its architect, Christopher Wren, died. Following the destruction of the Great Fire of London in 1666, Wren played a vital role in designing many of the rebuilt buildings. Much of London today is shaped by his vision, and this is seen most prominently in St. Paul's. So much so, that when he died he was entombed in the bottom of St. Paul's and his place marked with a modest plaque. His son, desiring to pay tribute to the lasting mark his father left on the city through his buildings, inscribed the words Lector, si monumentum requiris, circumspice, which, translated, says reader, if you seek a monument, look around. The idea, clearly, is that Christopher Wren's lasting legacy is not a statue of his likeness, but rather these iconic and culture-transforming structures that serve as the backbone of London architecture.